Hello. Just getting some stuff ready. Hello, monkey thief. Darn. That's fine. You know what's funny? This is a gag that's been in the game for a long time. But I just came through this door, because I'm going up here to the second floor. And this is the first thing you see. What is this poster? I think I should be fine.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Yep. Walk, K. K is correct. Maybe C. Yep. I have no idea. I have never really followed it that closely. The Fallout Equestria mods for New Vegas are pretty good, but they never finished them, sadly. Okay, nothing else in here. Put it in office. Hello. Let me make sure it's hearing you, because I know it's not. There we go. You can now be heard. People can hear your beauteous voice.
Eh.
The stream is running good for you, right? Or are you not watching?
We are good. Authorized personnel only.
Yeah, so I had to go through this door because I'm on the second floor now. And when you go through, this is the first thing that you see. This poster staring into your soul.
Okay.
This is funny. Because that actually startles a lot of people.
The eyes. The walls literally have eyes.
How may I serve you, master?
I decided against ice cream, so I've killed off the angel food cake that's been in the fridge for some time.
It's
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope
It's
you have
nothing
an
but
excellent day at
preservatives
work
anyway.
today.
But it's also not taking up fridge space now.
Mhm.
We now have room for cheesecake. I believe that's supposed to have an N somewhere in it, but sure, Twinkies, why not? Some Snickers.
Snickers
Oh,
are
the
good.
generic version of those. I always liked the chocolate-covered paydays. Which is weird because, like, chocolate-covered paydays are great, but Babe Ruths, which are chocolate-covered paydays, are too sweet.
What about Twinks, Monkey Feet?
Oh god, that just reminds me of one of the lines from Dispatch Override. You gonna eat those Twinks? Literally in reference to Twinkies.
Yeah.
Like, the character, like, nobody calls them that. Go for it.
How may I serve you, master?
You'll hear a lot of reading errors from me, so... This two-factor authentication system is not going to work out well for either of us.
No worries. I am finishing off my Jaffa cakes.
Yay!
I've never heard of that term for WoW players. But I believe you. Flying. 5 out of 7, pretty good.
Ooh.
It's probably closing. Yes.
Access denied. But what?
There's a unique plasma rifle you can get in this building. And that's what it is, the Q-35.
And how do you go about finding it? Through here, dumbass.
Mm-hmm. Basically, reading the computers in all this place.
Mm-hmm.
There's a snake working here, corporate espionage going on. That's why there's so many protectrons and stuff. Because Repcon is owned by Robco, I believe.
Yeah, I think
And
that's correct.
they're trying to make experimental weapons, which is what this weapon is.
Mm-hmm.
And there's someone in here selling secrets and stuff, and like, it isn't who they say they are, like in the lore, in the computers and stuff. And that's why there's all these like encrypted message, you know. Quantum plasma modulation matter injection rifle.
That sounds like something Vault Tech would want. Also, why would World of Warcraft choose Twinks as the boosted player term? It's World of Warcraft. That should answer my question. And like, well, they make up their own vernacular half the time. Oh, they still are. Okay.
I've only ever known twinks as skinny, hairless gay guys. And now twinks just refer to that, but doesn't have to be gay, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I've
Skinny,
been seeing
hairless.
straight people being called that. Which I don't care. But it's just one of those things like, okay, I guess the term just changes.
I don't know when the other term came about. I don't keep track of all of the cultures.
What? What?
What?
Don't let me keep you.
When you eat angel food cake, do you just like eat it as the brick, or do you like tear it up first?
I will sometimes cut it or tear it into pieces, like
Okay.
a barbarian, and I like it with a little bit of whipped cream, and I'll just eat it like that.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I tore it apart into manageable chunks.
Yep.
It's like, ah, yes. It's like,
I mean, how else are you
behold,
supposed to eat sponge bread cake?
I don't know. With a fork and a knife, it'd be
It
civilized
is very
like
sugary,
that. It is very sugary.
but it's not overly sweet. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah. I went
Hello,
full
Mrs.
sacrament on
I
that
hope you
thing.
have
Like,
an excellent day at
and
work
now
today.
we are preparing the bread for sacrament. Perfect.
They think I'm Mrs. Millet.
Good for Mrs. Millet. She was a snake the entire time. No.
It makes me laugh finding like different types of ammunition in just filing cabinets and computer desks. Because these are corporate offices.
Yeah.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
According to the wiki, the term possibly came from an older British gay slang term, twank, which means the quarry of a homosexual prostitute, male. Oi, you go and get a wank from that twank down there. Getting a go handling on that knob of yours. Well, if you do, give him a nice little quickie as well.
How may I serve you, master?
Actually, there was one. What word was it? Huh. It was literally just the English. Like, it's the English bastardization of a German word. Which the German word is literally just the translation of what the thing is. I'm trying to remember what it was. Ah. I think I put in a fun fact in Zeno's Discord channel under pictures, picture dumpster maybe?
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
From user me. Braga Kreifa has a name.
How may I serve you, master?
Lockpick at 53 is not great. It's gonna suck if I take Fixer, but I kinda need to. I could pick this door if I have... What was it, like tumblers or something, quickly? That's like the lock picking one.
Okay, wasn't here then.
Okay, time to go to the 3rd floor.
Third floor access is for Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Should be fine. Yep, so there's some dead, brother, what a steel soldiers here.
Oh no! How could they have died? I hope you're strong enough to carry all that power armor.
Hold on.
Oh dear.
It's just how I can control stuff in OBS when I'm in game, like scrolling, which I should be able to do.
What? No, I was gonna say, can you put in like windowed mode to stop that from happening, or?
Well then I can't see chat.
Oh, okay.
I hate the effects of Fixer. They're very annoying. It does the whole, like, blurring your screen. Okay, so I got some laser rifles. That's cool. And some power armor.
Oh god. I forgot I put that one down. There has to be an LGBTQA plus bakery called Pancakes. It's just too obvious of a name. Someone's had to have done it. Tomorrow's gonna happen, regardless of whether or not we want it to.
Ready for tomorrow? Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Wish you could save life 20 years and then start at the spot. Like, I'm time traveling. I'm done with this. I'm gonna get ahead of the curve this time. I'm putting my stocks into Bitcoin and then selling out in 2019 and then just never worrying about financials ever again.
So what normally happens, well, not normally, but if you don't have clearance or if you didn't pass the luck check that I did, because this is the 3rd floor where it's executives only.
Mhm.
And if you didn't run and get the ID card, the robots become hostile. And there are secret doors all throughout this building, and sentry bots come out and attack you.
Oh no, not the
And
sentry bots.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a thing. But you can't even detect where the doors are unless you have, I think, a perception of 8. And if you, like right here, this is a door. Just looks like a wall, but it is a door that slides open.
3rd floor access is for executives only. Please identify. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
And with Perception 8, you can detect the doors are there, and you can jam it closed with high enough skills.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I am not. I'm not finding it.
What are you looking for?
Oh, it was a fun fact about a word that actually has been used. I've actually used several times, but now that I'm actually looking for it, everything that I'm looking for has escaped me. I can't even define the thing that I'm looking for. It's just like, oh yeah, no, this is actually based off of an English bastardization of this word. Huh. And I know that that word is German. That's all I know. Oh, yeah, there's the magnetic... There's the magnets fun fact. Okay. So we know how magnets work. Opposites attract. So, my question is, which one is actually the north polarity on a compass? Because it's either the needle is in north polarity, which means that the North Pole is south polarity, or the needle pointing north is the a south polarity needle, and the North Pole polarity is the North Pole. Like, which one is it? And yes, just think about all the cons you could go to again. Oh god. I wish I could experience the excitement that I had going to my first con. That's what I want. It doesn't even have to be the first con, I just want to feel that excitement again.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope...
Okay, it was not that far back for this fun fact. I am in fucking May. I know I said this fun fact way earlier than that. Not really.
Maybe. When we went, it was fine.
Yeah.
The both cons we went to.
Only
people
felt
just
the
like to
same
exaggerate.
MLM push, Jesus. So there were a couple people who wouldn't shower at the second con that I went to. But there was a subgroup of people wearing all, like... They were in basically, like, SWAT cosplay and other stuff. However, instead of grenades, they had Febreze cans. So they took care of the issue. A little bit of self-policing in your own fandom never hurts anyone. was like, hey, nope, take a shower.
I got stuck on the train.
No!
The last convention we went to, the Comic-Con, I got pictures with a couple people in fursuits, and both smelled really good.
Yeah.
One of them was a girl, and she smelled great.
It's the first girl he ever thought smelled good.
Well, she
Honestly,
had, like, she just had a nice perfume.
Yeah. I was concerned. Like, oh
Here's
no.
the
Silver gonna pick up a
matter
girlfriend?
modulator.
Yay!
What are you talking about, me having a girlfriend?
I'm making a joke of like, oh yeah, no, this person, their full fursuit, they smell nice because they were wearing perfume. It's like, oh no. Do I have to compete with Silver having a girlfriend?
My favorite fursuiter is still the sheep guy I'd get a picture with.
Okay.
In Maine. He had a knife. He had really good cologne too. You know what I like in Fallout New Vegas and 3? Plasma weapons and laser weapons use the same ammo.
Good.
Yeah, so you don't need to keep track of both. Because in Fallout 4, plasma ammo is pretty uncommon. I kinda am tempted to kill all the robots, because it's XP. But maybe I'll come back
no.
into it.
You're gonna be the chop shop?
Maybe. You know what's funny? This is just a very classic Fallout and Bethesda thing, and like Elder Scrolls thing. The armor that these guys were wearing, the Fiend Corps, had their chest exposed and stuff, but when I remove their clothes, they suddenly have a full undershirt.
Want to see a magic trick? Abracadabra! What? How did you get your clothes on? Do you feel bad and just keep like a super, like a pocket space next to your inventory with generic clothes? Like, all right, I'm gonna pick the leather loincloth, but I don't want to leave them naked. It has to be in this side of things.
Nice. Time to shamble on over to Uh,
Fun cardboard showdown.
gonna be a bit of a shamble for a few minutes. That's okay.
He's a shambler.
Actually, how much? It takes regular. Yeah, I have almost 1,000. Pretty cool looking weapon.
Yeet.
I like that when you're in third person and you're not aiming down the sights, your character holds a weapon like they would realistically.
Yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna hold this.
Like they're not like doing one of these while walking, like some games, or holding out in front of them. What have you been up to, Monkey Thief? Besides consuming the lasagna.
He's eaten nothing but lasagna for 7 days. I know he hasn't even had it for that long, but...
Because I look at a lot of car stuff, I get random ass car news in my news feed.
Okay.
And this is coming from Fresno, California. A fight between county and city officials, so bureaucracy. It took 10 months and $2.4 million to turn on a traffic light.
That sounds right.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying it because it's California, that's just bureaucracy in general. Oh, $20 to make the lasagna. Is that what you mean? World's finest watering hole, Atomic Wrangler. Bar and casino.
Ever bought a pole? What kind of pole are we talking about here? Yeah, it costs per day.
No, I get you, Monkey.
Yep.
It's a good way to work it out. No, I have not. I've looked into buying one, but I don't have the money nor the space to add it to like a room for aesthetics.
The government doesn't want to tell you this, but the traffic lights in the side of the road are free. You can take them home if you want.
Yeah, I meant buying like a vintage one.
Yeah.
You can find them pretty readily on like eBay and stuff for like $100.
Yeah.
I was about to say, was your dessert good? And the answer is yes. You had angel food cake.
I had angel food cake.
Oh no, there's a friendly ahead. Oh
Quick,
boy, this might
give
not
him a
end well.
kiss.
There's Legion coming.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna save. The problem is his projectiles.
Yeah.
You paid for that.
Oh.
The weapon is too slow to reload.
Okay.
I couldn't even get out of the... I pressed the Pip-Boy button, and he was in the middle of reloading.
Had enough?
One other server I think said something stupid like that.
I don't know what you said.
Oh, I'm still going through and looking for the one thing. One thing! It's like, there's only one other server that I'm on that I would say something stupid like that. Like the thing I'm looking for.
You'll pay for that. Retribution.
Dead. Yeah, the problem is I'm too over-encumbered.
Okay.
You come on.
There we go.
Yay. Problem solved. The power of violence.
Yeah, and there's a fourth somewhere over here. I am. I'm carrying like 50 fission batteries.
Who needs butt plugs when you have 50 fission batteries?
Almost there.
Oh, and now the NCR wants to fight for some reason. Hey, we saw how readily you fought those Legion dogs. We're here to test your mettle. Please don't, I will kill you. I will kill you. It will happen. It will be my fault somehow.
Excuse me. You're not supposed to be out here.
Hello, friend.
Well, no, a Repcon robot just spawned here all the way from the office over there.
He's going home. Look, he had a late night at at one of the clubs, okay? He was bringing in those caps. Research isn't cheap, you know.
Yeah, I'm slowly making my way over here, the trading post.
Welcome to the Grub and Gulp.
I don't trust him. He has a beard. I can't trust people with beards.
Just a little rest
Strokes
stop that me and my
beard
good
in
friend Lupe
malicious
set up.
intent.
Last stop on your way into New Vegas, first stop on your way out. That's what I say.
What'd you say? You guys were talking at the same time.
Oh. I was saying that I can't trust him because he has a beard. As I stroke my beard.
Mm-hmm. What do I have for alcohol? Yeah, good. cats too.
Welcome back to the Groven. Sure thing. Anything else I can do for you? Give me a shout if you need anything. Sure, fire away. I think there are a few places, but I've heard that the gun runners sell the best. Dr. Usanagi runs a medical clinic up the road. All right then. See you later.
You need water? I got water. Clean and fresh. Straight from Lake Mead. If you're low on caps, I've also got slightly irradiated wasteland water. A little fallout never killed anybody. Glad to do it.
Needless parallels to the magnetic force. Realize the lines can also point downwards. Ooh. I had somebody researching compasses with my previous comment.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. The NCR fixed up the pipe network pretty good, and water merchants like me are allowed to have some of it to sell. If we have a water license, of course. Still, it beats the inconvenience of having to trek all the way to the lake to resupply. There's a few independent ones like me, but it's mostly the big trading outfits that deal in water, like the Crimson Caravan Company. Shoot. They won't just let anybody into the strip, but you should be able to have a good time in Freeside itself. Just, keep a close eye on your caps. There are a bunch of crazies hopped up on all kind of drugs. Apparently they're using one of the old vaults as a hideout. The army should really get in there and wipe them all out, but I guess they've got more than enough trouble to deal with right now. Their main base is right over there by the old airport. It's called Camp McCarran now. Some people like to paint them all as a bunch of bullies. Me? I'm glad they're around. They do what they can to keep things safe and orderly. All right. Until next time.
See, I would do the opposite. I would demagnetize the compass needle. Mostly an accident. I liked how the compass needle pointed towards the magnet I was messing with, and then it would just screw up the compass in general. Fortunately, none of those compasses were actually worth a damn anyways. None of them were used in survival scenarios. I have the survival skills of a lemming. Really? Was that not picked up? Oh, it was. Okay.
The lemming joke.
Yeah.
I'm just focused on the game. I'm trying to determine how to get to New Vegas while over-encumbered. Because there were not enough traders there.
Just wait there and the town for like 3 weeks. That'll get you enough trades.
I mean, if I could get up here to the gun runners, that'd be good.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take a little bit walking.
Well, talk to people about your experiences with Fallout 76. That'll take a half minute.
It's mid.
Mid
It's
as hell.
not. It's fine. It's pretty good. If it was running better, I'd probably enjoy it more. Oh yeah, I have a beer addiction. I forgot.
Oh no. You're every single blue-collar worker in the 1990s working for the Manhattan. Wrap a few loops, 9-volt cell till the wire gets hot. Dawn wire. So does this mean you're making a melee character? Because a thermal lance is your best weapon?
Probably mix. I never normally focus on just one thing.
Yeah. I think my character was hyper-specialized into scoped rifles. Yeah.
There's a really good mod for New Vegas that makes scopes on weapons actually work. And you can actually see through the scopes themselves when you're aiming.
Yeah.
I'm RP walking.
Mm-hmm. Guys, he's aura farming.
4 hours later.
72 hours later. 4 months later. So much later that we had to hire an entirely different narrator.
There's a campfire over there. I think there's people hanging out.
Eat them!
NCR flag. Okay, that's fine. I'm halfway there. Not too bad.
Whoa, he's halfway there. Whoa, what the
perfect.
hell, YouTube?
The Crimson Caravan Trading Company is nearby, and there's a bunch of traders down there.
Cool.
I don't think
Would
we'll be
be
able to catch up
ashamed.
to them, but
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, would it be a shame if Caps had weight?
yeah, it would. Aerotech? I don't know if I've ever been in there.
Ow.
Aerotech office park. And I found a secret sewer. So I've never really explored these, but these are massive. Open manhole to East Central sewers. There's a sewer network that's stupid big that runs from here, the east side of Vegas, to the north side.
I don't think I ever went into the sewer system. In fact,
No, it's...
it wasn't until watching someone else play New Vegas, I didn't even know the sewers existed.
Oh, I know. I didn't know for a long time. It's quite literally a labyrinth. And that's not an exaggeration.
Is it a roguelike labyrinth? Does it randomly spawn different enemies in there?
No.
Here's New Vegas's endless mode. I went into their labyrinth. There were 15 death claws and 73 Cassiders.
I know it's a game, so who cares? But this is so stupid. So, right here, what I'm looking at, this is the airport. Behind this huge wall. Camp Karen. There's a monorail that goes up, over, around, and then into Vegas. It should just go like there to there.
We're done.
And also, this airport is hilarious because there is no way to land a plane because of this wall they have going around the entire airport. There is no runway.
Vertibirds.
But there's airplanes in there. The only theory is that maybe the walls were constructed by the NCR. Sure. But
Then why don't they clean up other stuff?
I know. And I know it's a limitation of the hardware at the time. But realistically, with how advanced the NCR actually is, in terms of, like, a society, they should have running vehicles regularly. With all the technology they have.
So towards the heart of the NCR, running vehicles should become a lot more available. I'd give them that.
I mean, because the trader I was just talking to said they set up a pipeline, so they have fresh water coming in.
Yeah.
You know, and these are the NCR co-op farms that I'm looking at right here.
Had an idea for a AI setup.
Is there something I can do for you?
MLP cities ideologies. Added ponies,
I'm
test
a private in
locals,
the
look
NCR
good,
Army,
but
and I've
haven't
been
checked
proudly serving for 2
if it
years
works
now.
to another person.
Although, if you were to ask what I'm doing
Okay.
right this instant, I'm patrolling the farms. It's a safe post, but a little boring. I do get to take shots at marauding mole rats every once in a while, and that's always fun. It's NCR-owned farmland. It produces a lot of the crops that supply McCarran and the dam. The farmers are all civilians, though. They work the farms, and in return, they get a safe place to stay and clean food and water. Some of them aren't all that grateful, though. I shouldn't have brought it up. It's not my place to spread gossip. All right. Some of the farmers, especially Trent Boscom, claim the NCR isn't giving them the water they need to meet their crop quotas. Personally, I think they're just incompetent and making excuses. The NCR ought to send them all crying back to California. Oh, you'd better believe it. I feel sorry for the troops who are charged with keeping the Fiends from overrunning everything. The Fiends are scary because they're unpredictable. One day, they'll be taking pot shots at you and then running off before you can shoot back. And the next day, they'll come rushing at you pumped full of drugs and not stopping until you or they are dead. Current orders are to hold the line and nothing more. That's all we seem to do these days. Hold the line. I guess it's a tricky situation since there's a vault in Fiend territory. If the NCR went after them, they'd just hole up. I'll help you if I can. What are you looking for? There's a medic at Camp McCarran, but I've also heard there's a civilian doctor in the northeast part of New Vegas. I don't know for sure. The Crimson Caravan Company is north of here. They have just about everything you need. But if you're in the market for guns, go see the gun runners. They're expensive, but they have stuff no one else carries. Well, I know Major Daughtry is offering bounties on some of the Fiends. That's the gang that controls the southeast part of the city. You can find the Major at the camp just outside of the old airport. Bye.
You lost? Got business here?
Create a story around Toilette Spackle. Creating a council of the best governments of Equestria with delegates from the Cloudsdale Pegasus. Canterlot Unicorn, Manhattan Unicorn. Earth Pony City ideologies with mine. Okay. It sounds like you're making a overworld system roleplay thing? I don't know.
Shit, sorry, I was muted.
Ah.
I don't know what you last heard from me.
You were talking to the trader and getting information. That was way back there.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're quiet for about 5 minutes.
The trader or the NCR soldier? The
NCR
trader?
soldier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, it was a little sus down there, because there was like 8 traffic cones and 2 burning barrels.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's a bit sus. So I will not be going that way. And I was just saying, I'll be going in this house after, just checking it out. And
Okay.
that's where I'm going right there, the gun runners.
Yeah.
And I was saying that the gun runners are the major weapons manufacturing organization in New Vegas.
They are the most wealthy organization upon New Vegas.
And they were added in a DLC.
Alright.
This is one of the only non-killable NPCs in the game. It's a Protectron inside a bulletproof container.
Yes.
And even if you did kill him, you don't get anything for it, so there's no point.
It takes away a level. What?
Oh, the other thing I said was technically fire barrels are braziers, if you want to be specific.
Hello, potential customer. Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? This is the New Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155. All Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site. This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault. I am ready to process our transaction.
Has 4,000 caps.
That's 4,000 too many. Rob his ass via commerce.
Yeah, he has a lot of weapons.
Doesn't he sell the 50 cal?
Probably. He sells a lot of unique weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anti-material rifle,
Yes.
which does 82 damage. The Esther,
Yeah.
which is a unique version of the Fat Man,
Mhm.
is only worth 23,000 caps.
It's only 23,000.
And it does a mere, instead of 688 damage of the regular Fat Man, it does 729. 739.
I do like how the damage numbers for the calculator swaps between DPS and damage output per shot.
Yeah, it also gives you what it is for shotguns. So
Yeah.
instead of damage, it's 6.2 times 7.
Damage per pellet. Oh.
Also, that's crazy. Medicine Stick, which is a unique cowboy carbine, cowboy repeater, is 26,000.
Welcome, sir, or I am ready to process our transaction.
Welcome, sir or madam. Damn. It's so sad to see that the furries didn't survive the annexing of Canada. So sad to see. Alexa, buy Puerto Rico.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gunrunners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory. For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff. Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories. None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business. Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gunrunners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up. Later.
Ooh.
Time to explore a little bit.
Yay. Time to look at the world.
bless you.
Even when I mute, he can still hear me sneeze.
I heard you through the wall.
Yeah. My sneezes compete for the loudest sounds known to man. I'm competing with oh, they changed it. It's no longer called the sperm whale. It's called the what is it?
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving. Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years. I don't do anything. I'm retired. I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
Okay, Cachalot. It was weird it had a CH in the middle of the name. Which is its French name, actually. But, you know, bodily fluid's nasty. Can't call it a sperm anymore.
Okay, so what quest do I have?
What does an Eyebot even do if you tell it to use melee?
It does nothing. I've tried. It just doesn't fight.
Doesn't even bump the enemies at Dude, what's your dog doing to my leg? He's trying to do damage. Unfortunately, that's not the government that was doing the sperm whale thing. It was a scientific community that was like, well, actually, we should use, like, a more official name for this thing. Like, we could use the French word. It's like, okay. Y'all weird. The French name for it literally means big-toothed. Which makes perfect sense, too. It is, if I remember correctly, it is a taxonomy of whales with the largest teeth. Well, besides the extinct Levantine whale, but we don't talk about that. It's dead. This is the same scientific community that decided that Pluto can no longer be a planet, and instead is a dwarf planetoid.
Hey. I've never seen a robot like that before.
But hilariously enough, Titan and Ceres are also planetoids. Dwarf planetoids. Yeah. They're just big. Which, by that logic, shouldn't our moon be a dwarf planetoid? It's bigger than Pluto.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland. Can do.
I'm sorry, he just looks dead. His eyes do not look like they have any volume to them whatsoever. I've seen my fair share of dead animals working on a farm. He has the exact same eyes. Dead inside, but still working. Well, that's the thing. The dwarf planetoids don't have to clear out their own orbit particularly, and can still be in orbit of another body, outside of the central solar mass. So, via technicality, if we really want to enforce the rules that they kept changing on us, the moon could be a dwarf planet.
Evening.
No, not dwarf planet, dwarf planetoid. Whatever. Too many semantics.
Hey there. Can do.
I think the Fallout 4 settlement system really did help the cooking system that was already established. Because you could just, the settlement system really helped out the cooking system.
Oh,
because you didn't have to have all of the ingredients on your direct person. You could just go to the settlement that you had all your food stored in, and then you could make your things accordingly. You didn't have to encumber yourself with 17 Deathclaw steaks. Also, yes, the moon pulls Earth's center of orbit out, just slightly outside of its center of mass, so...
Great. Another one coming in from the waste. Like this place isn't crowded enough.
The kings who are Elvis impersonators, but they don't know who Elvis is.
Who he is. They do good, okay? I don't know. If I... Going from my last playthrough of this game, which was forever ago, I don't think I ever had issue with any of the king stuff.
No, the kings are fine.
Yeah.
to Mick and Ralph's for all your
I'm just
shopping
thinking,
needs.
what, having the Kings as a volunteer
We're gonna have rat tonight.
civil defense force. You have a bunch of Elvis impersonators running around, fighting raiders.
Yeah. Basically what they are.
Yeah. I'm gonna skin you! Hey, now, don't do that. You got it.
You hear about that band of crazy old ladies running around? I hear they're real vicious when they mug folks.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Have a look, baby.
He has them leather pants.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
This is Mick and Ralph's. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Ghouls and humans living together?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of utopia is this?
Hey, buddy. Spare a cap? The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another? The Strip is run by the 3 families, who owe their allegiance to Mr. House. When he first showed up, he gave the local tribes the choice of working with him, or getting the hell out of his way. Given how things turned out, I know which way I'd have gone. But hindsight's 20/20, right? What do you say? Want another tip? There's a guy out on the main drag who sells second-hand adventuring gear. He's got an okay selection. But where does it come from? What do you say? Want another tip? Mention the NCR and people around here get a little on edge. There's talk that they're going to take over all of New Vegas. It doesn't help that they've got military camps all over the place, and more troops pour into the area daily. I got more where that came from. Want another? The NCR used to run a prison to the southwest, but something happened a little while back, and now all you'll get is hard looks if you ask about it. I got more where that came from. Want another? Caught a rumor the other day that some of the clientele over at the Wrangler have been making some rather strange requests. Stuff like weirdos wanting the services of ghouls and such. I almost have half a mind to volunteer myself, sexy beast that I am. I got more where that came from. Want another?
What'd you say?
Oh, I was going to be making a joke like, how does he get all these tips? He doesn't have ears.
I know, right?
He just left an ear out to hear all this stuff. It
Mhm.
somehow communicates with him.
Oh.
People in Freeside generally fall into one of two categories. Those who've been here all their lives call themselves locals. When people from the NCR and other places started pouring in, the locals began referring to them as squatters, and the name stuck. The locals blame the squatters for the
Well, the locals
scarcity
haven't
of
done a good job
resources in
cleaning up.
Freeside, and the squatters blame any act of violence against them on the locals. They're both right to some extent, and violent outbreaks between the two are all too common these days. I got more where that came from. Want another?
What'd you say?
Oh, I thought he was done with the sentence, but then he had an entire second one. And it's like, oh no. But I was like, well, the locals sure did a shit job cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried going to the Strip only to be stopped by those big metal murder machines? Happens every day around here. But if you know the right people, you can get through the gate without being a rich man. I got more where that came from. Want another? East of Freeside, there's an old Air Force base, judging by the road signs. No one knows for sure what's in there, though, on account of anyone approaching the place getting violently blown up. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago, Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time. No one knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. I got more where that came from. Want another? There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Like that'd ever happen. Who in the world could stand up to the NCR and win? That one was pretty good, right? How about another? A traveler
just
that
looking
passed
up
through
how
here not
many,
long
like,
ago told everyone he
tips he
met
has.
that
He
there's
has
some
30.
kind of plant paradise to the
goodness.
west, where food is abundant. All the people foolish enough to listen to him and head out that way never came back. What do you say? Want another tip? Things have generally been bad here for the squatters, the people who came here hoping for a better life and just got stuck. But lately, the mood has changed. The squatters seem to be a bit more optimistic. I wonder what happened. I got more where that came from. Want another? I've heard the Garretts over at the Atomic Wrangler are having a hard time collecting some money owed to them. An enterprising person like yourself might be able to make some caps helping them with their little problem. What do you say? Want another tip? The chairmen run a casino on the Strip called The Tops. It's a pretty classy place by all reports. I haven't been there myself, but I hear security there is kinda tight. What do you say? Want another tip?
Sounds good, Monkey Thief.
The Omertas, one of Mr. House's 3 families, run a casino called Gomorrah on the Strip. If you thought the Wrangler was something, you owe it to yourself to go there. What do you say? Want another tip? Northwest of the big Freeside sign is a casino called the Atomic Wrangler. It's not as fancy as the ones on the strip, but there's still plenty of excitement to be found there. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights, pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport. And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. I got more where that came from. Want another? He might not look it, but Ralph, or Mick and Ralph's, is no slouch with a keyboard. I've heard he's helped reprogram several robots in his time. I got more where that came from. Want another? In the area between the north and east gates is the old Mormon fort, where the followers of the apocalypse have set themselves up. The followers aren't a bad bunch, and provide healing and supplies to the people of Freeside as they can. What do you say? Want another tip? Traders have been griping for a while now about I-15 being too dangerous to travel. I'd steer clear of it unless you're armed to the teeth. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Yes.
And I was saying that's why you never hire Noelle. I think it was Noelle? Because if you go through her quest line, everyone in Newside fucking dies.
I don't know what you're referring to. Sorry.
The Brotherhood of Steel chick.
Oh, Veronica?
Veronica, not Noelle. Yeah, this is why you never hire that's why you never go through Veronica's quest line. Because... yeah.
Because she what?
Because she gets disillusioned with the Brotherhood of Steel, and then goes to help out in Newside with the doctors and other stuff, and the Brotherhood of Steel send out a strike team and kill everyone there.
Yeah, Freeside. Yeah.
Freeside, not Newside, yeah. It's like, oh!
Yeah, I know she's disillusioned, but she still, like, supports them. That's why, like, when I was talking to her in the previous stream, and I said when she asked me my opinion on the Brotherhood of Steel, I said I shoot on sight. She was like, oh, gotcha. And then that ends dialogue. And you can't talk to her anymore.
like, oh, like, the Brotherhood of Steel here sucks!
I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous, but you might want to think twice about hiring one of those guards at the gates. They're not all saints, is all I'm saying. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? Have you been to Mick and Ralph's yet? They run a store just down the street, and sell some things you might not expect. What do you say? Want another tip? At the northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rush. It's run by a rather scary family called the Van Graffs. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are second to none. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? Ever hear of the gun runners? They sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine. And some you probably couldn't. What do you say? Want another tip? Drugs are everywhere in Freeside, and even people you might not expect have become addicts. Jacob Hoff, for instance. That man was a brilliant chemist before he picked up the habit. Now, just another junkie. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too, though I heard one of the followers talking about it being dangerous for him. Something about his heart. Do yourself a favor and stay away from that stuff, okay? What do you say? Want another tip? I heard something about a town south of here being attacked, but details are sketchy. All I know is there haven't been any refugees showing up here, which means either the attack wasn't too bad, or it was very, very bad. What do you say? Want another tip? There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an all-ghoul gang, which is why they wear those weird masks of theirs. What do you think? Would I look good in a mask? Maybe I'd make more caps. I got more where that came from. Want another? While everyone knows Mr. House runs New Vegas, no one knows the first thing about him. He just sorta showed up a few years back, and everything you see around you is the result. Just who in the hell is he? What do you say? Want another tip? Saw a strange thing the other day. The king took that robo-dog of his over to the old Mormon fort. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out, and had to be restrained by a few of the king's men. Hope he doesn't get loose. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? I understand. Well, have a good day.
Oh, you know the game Bolt Gun? The retro shooter that we both kind of enjoyed?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I was saying yes.
Yee. It's getting a sequel game.
Cool.
Yeah. Bolt Gun 2. It looks like you play as the Sisters of Battle this time.
Mm.
Looks fun. Like, just Bolt Gun 1 was great, and from what I'm seeing from the trailer, this game looks fucking dope.
Cool.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies. I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk. If you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here. Stop back if you need anything.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running. That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know. Anything else I can help you with? Why? Do you work for one of the casinos? In that case, yes I do. Follow me. Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
This definitely is not a trap. In no way is this a trap.
No way, shape, or form. But that's someone's child that you're about to assassinate.
Check it out, between the dumpsters there. Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
A little violent.
A slight amount of violence. What do you mean? Fallout is a perfectly family-friendly game. But yeah, out of all the new games coming out, going off of what Monkey Thief said a little bit, can't say I can think of any future games I want to buy. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, Bolt Gun was pretty fun, so Bolt Gun 2, if it's as fun as Bolt Gun 1, there's a very high likelihood I'll pick it up. In fact, what I should do is get Bolt Gun 1 for myself and play it on stream.
Are you okay?
Because it's a fun game. It's just fun.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
I like how the lights on the free side sign, the downward pointing ones, they loaded in after you got to a certain distance. It's like nothing, suddenly lights. It's like
oh, this thing?
The stupid delay. Yes. For some reason, YouTube is like, I'm sorry, we can't keep you on full, actually live. You have to be an extra 5 seconds behind. It's like, why?
Old Las Vegas Mormon State Historic Park.
Oh my goodness. The Mormons. Careful. They'll talk to you about Jesus.
It's a miracle it's still functioning.
Howdy. I've been around a while, currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred, and the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a bit cryptic, Beatrix. Sounds like you're a bit of a dom, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Just
What
eat the
do you have
blueberry
in
muffins
mind?
with some milk. Muffins, Pop-Tarts, Jesus Christ.
The only thing I know for certain is that I don't know nothing. What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees. What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin. I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple. Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people. I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing. What did you want to know? Talk to you later.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
She has a professional mohawk.
Yeah.
It keeps the hair out of the surgery.
Sure.
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. What do you want to talk about? More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own. Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up. The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist. In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there. Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside. What do you want to talk about? The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail. What seems to be the problem? A common enough problem here. Anything else? Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good. They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that. I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does. Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing. A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams? What did you want to know? The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region. The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump. We arose from the boneyards of Edidam years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas. What do you...
What's up? Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one. Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere. Cuts, lacerations, broken bones, infections resulting from all of the above. Common cold, influenza, take your pick. There are plenty of ways to die out here. And most of them, surprisingly, don't have anything to do with war. Just common human fragility. I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way. Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago. Certainly. Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus. See you around.
He's a follower you can get, Arcade Ganon.
Ooh.
He's pretty cool. And he's actually, I believe, an ex-member of the Enclave.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't want to go full Enclave again, that'll be okay. Does he have power armor?
No.
That would be funny, like, oh, hold on, we're actually going out. Oh, we're going out over there. Do you have any power armor on you that you, like, need training for? Meet me up around back.
If it can be bought, it can be found. Mick and Ralph's. Come. To Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
$15 watchers.
What's going
Those
on?
are rookie numbers. We gotta bump those numbers down. Get them down to like 3.
Lasers, plasma,
Hungry?
pistols,
Thirsty?
grenades. We've
Horny?
got it all at
The
this
Atomic
Silver
Wrangler
Rush.
has you covered. Wanna get lucky?
Someone dead.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days. Drop drinking? I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't stop now. Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
How's it going? Yeah?
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities,
I'm just gonna run a quick
I'd be willing
speed
to pay
test
you
for
finder's
Kicks and
fees.
Giggles.
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for
I
cowboys.
have 0 dropped frames, so.
He wants an escort who can
Yeah, I
satisfy
think it's a
both
YouTube side of
fetishes.
things, but
Plenty of
just in
customers
case.
have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Yep, it's just a YouTube side of things.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it. Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Later.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix, and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Caps paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left. I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in. All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you. Great. There are three
once I
people who
complete
need to be
these
tracked
two
down.
quests,
A
I've
real
just earned
mixed
900
basket of
caps, so
fruits.
that's pretty good.
Their names are Grex,
Hell yeah.
Santiago,
I
and
doubled
Lady Jane.
what I get from each quest.
Cool.
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside. Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps. Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well. Anything else you need? See ya.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly? Come on, stay in character. You're supposed to be heckling me. What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows. Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type. Eesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a
Is it
nice
you? Robafum? Anyways. Are you the one subscriber only pony?
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly real.
I put the F in the wrong place.
No, it's okay.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange? Yep.
That is one odd robot.
Welcome back. What can I get you? Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means... Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good
No,
lot.
you want a
They've
variety
stitched up
of
our boys in the
distillations
past.
of alcohol. That way, you can either have the people get drunk quicker to spend more caps, or you could have them stick around for a longer time to lure in more people to sell more caps.
For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not...
And I'll reload it. I don't want to help them.
Okay.
Or I don't want to tie them in with the followers. I'll just do the Crimson Caravan Company.
Okay. On a side note, that that is nothing to do with what you're doing. Apparently there's another stop motion and film project in the works.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just impressed that professional stop footage movies are still, like, stop motion footage movies are still, like, a thing. They haven't been phased out, unlike Western 2D animation.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed. Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices. You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. This sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying "told you so." After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy. Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore. Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire. All right. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job? Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
That's cool. So, because I picked the confirmed bachelor perk early on, I can use it to persuade him.
Yay!
I never put much thought into the well-being my clients got out of my services. I suppose they only get as much as I put into it. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement. Later.
You've entered a restricted area. Exterminate.
Hello, Monkey Thief.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Admission to the strip requires an official passport, or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip. Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. I haven't the time to speak to commoners such as yourself. But... Hello.
Okay, let's go deal with the other people. High times. I'll deal with the drug dealer first. Black Griffin is cool.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
He's an OG musical artist in the Brony fandom.
Cool.
He does other stuff now, but yeah, he's good. Or makes good music, I should say.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix. Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems. Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps? See ya. Looking for a fix, man? Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch. Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things. Really? You know what? I might be... So you're back. Got any chems for me yet? What? I need a fix now! Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
I don't think I even have a fixer on me. I have 2. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll give it a shot. That might need to take a bit. Where's this ghoul cowboy? I've done this quest before, but it's been a few years. Basically, the little casino is at. They want me to hire 3 individuals to suit their clientele, basically for sex.
Oh, I remember this quest line.
The wealthier clientele want more interesting experiences. So one is a suave talker, one is a ghoul, and they want a sex robot. I know where the robot is. That one's easy to find, but I can't remember where the cowboy ghoul is. Oh, I do actually. I think it's the lady inside the fort.
Yeah, I think it was her.
Yeah, Dixie. The one who was like a dom.
Man, getting real Dom vibes from you. 35 minutes later. Hey, you want to work as an escort? You're gonna... Like, we haven't done any of the retconning for ghouls slowly going feral over time if they don't have, like, the right chemical makeup or mental fatigue. Not fatigue. Whatever. So, you're gonna live forever.
Feed a man for free, and he'll be back asking for more. Feed a man a bullet, you won't hear from him again. They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me. Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleaze it up a bit for their customers if it means I have a non-stop supply of drink. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my way there shortly. Bye.
Okay, let's one down. I'm guessing the, Jacob guy with the alcoholic. No, Bill. I'm guessing he needs fixer too.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Come on, man, I'm dying here. What the hell? Why? I need alcohol, man. I'm gonna die if I don't get a drink. The only way you can help me now is a load of detox chems. At least a couple of doses of Fixer, a bottle of whiskey, and Radaway. I can take doses of Fixer and Radaway to gradually flush my system over time while drinking decreasing shots of diluted whiskey. This shit better be worth it, man. Withdrawal.
Okay. Can do that. In the meantime...
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at this...
Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess? I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes, and at this point, I'll have to return to California to start...
Okay, well that's one way. I just want to see what happens if I don't do that.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess? But what about the ROUSs? Oh, I assure you, sir, they are very real and very large. Please do be careful. I will be returning to California to start anew. If anything is left of the caravan, please keep it as a show of thanks for your kindness. It is so rare to meet good, friendly people in the wastes. Here is the last location of the caravan. Good luck. Hello. Hello. Lovely to meet you. Goodbye.
Okay. Near Prim. I do want to go to...
McLafferty's...
Fucking expensive to get into the strip these days.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell? Maybe. What do you want to know? Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized. A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really. Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major town in the wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it. Need anything else? See ya.
Hey.
Do a quick friend check.
I was seeing if there's any named characters.
Ah, okay.
Besides Blake. And there were not.
After staying up 36 plus hours, finally sleep. You get sleep then.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm tired. I'm tired and my feet are cold. Damn.
Actually.
Hey there. You look... Can do.
A little bit of Radaway, which I need. I need 12 fixtures, which is going to be a little bit of a tricky thing. They're not rare, but they're not everywhere.
Yeah.
For now, I will go collect the stuff from the caravan. Some wandering around will do some good.
Are you the kind of guy who just wanders around?
Why are you
goes-
sitting like this? Your legion.
True to Kaiser. I hope that Kaiser, that the Prophet will send more victims to us.
Don't kink shame him, bro.
He didn't survive the encounter.
Oh no.
Guess I'm killing some mole rats. There you go. I think there's a baby one. Okay.
Wow.
Oh boy, here comes more of these assholes.
You gotta stop this guy.
The Kaiser has marked you for death, and the Legion obeys.
Where the hell's the other guy? Over here, I guess. Here he is. Okay, I'm gonna walk this stuff back up to this camp up here. So how are you doing, Var? Huh? Mr. EP?
I jumped into Warframe for half a second. I am EP.
The constantly being over-encumbered thing drives me crazy.
Well, just get infinite leg power. It's like horsepower, but centipede.
I mean, I could cheat, but I don't really want to cheat.
You
I'm
don't
willing
want
to put up with walking slow.
Okay. Do you want to have your integrity?
Yes.
Attack me.
You'll pay for that. Retribution.
Losing karma from stealing from the Legion is hilarious to me.
Well, stealing is wrong, and you should feel bad. They kill people. I'm not trying to justify my kleptomania. I'm just saying that one of these is a definitely greater evil.
Ah, dang it.
Why would you sneeze at me?
Because I didn't mute myself in time. I've been trying to catch it. It's just that half the time that I sneeze, I'm doing my own gaming. It's like, ah, yes, and sneeze. Like, god damn it. Where's the warning?
See Novak. Some Legionnaires down there. The cave is over here. I think it's right there. Ooh. Bunch of hostiles just spawned.
Ah.
Oh, bark scorpions. That's fine. Rodent of unusual size is what they're called. They're just large rats.
I believe that is a reference to The Princess Bride. Rodent of unusual size? I don't believe in them. Proceeds to be attacked by a man-sized rat.
Nikola Tesla and you. Energy weapons increased by 4.
Ooh.
They do a stupid amount of damage though, holy shit. do you want to go check out that big room again? Is the cowboy music during any combat or when you use the... No, that's what my companion does. Whenever he engages in combat, he makes the cowboy music.
Yeehaw!
Time to rat away.
Ow.
Gesundheit.
I just need to stop sneezing. Just stop it. Get some help. Okay, tempered.
Not that I know of. But this series is weird enough where it might have a version of vampires. I picked
They're
up the
energy
weapon, though.
vampires.
So that's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I spoke over you. What?
I said I picked up a unique weapon. This
Yay.
dead lady done in this rat-infested radioactive cave, who's long dead, had a unique sniper rifle, like called a Rat Slayer.
Cool.
Yeah. Neat. I wish I could play the in-game radio, but I don't want to get DMCA.
Yeah.
How goes Warframe?
I'm doing the weird part of the missions where I'm taking a bunch of resources, accumulating them together, so I can put them towards building a weapon blueprint that I want to mess around with. I haven't. It's a weapon that I haven't used. That's been in the game for a long time. I just haven't used it. And it's like, it's we'll see what it looks like right now. And it looks like I need one resource type. Okay.
I just collected some yucky bananas.
Yum.
Banana yucca.
Ah. But are there werewolves in Fallout? No. Oh.
Do you want there to be?
There's claws in Fallout. Oh no. It's the same body type, different texture pack. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case. This is Bethesda we're talking about. Okay, so I need whatever that resource is. Okay. Oh no!
Hey, I hope you're finding it. I can't see as how I'd charge you after the generous things you've done for the town. The room's on me. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you.
Yep. And I now have a room for free.
Yay!
And what's nice is this is a permanent safe house. As far as I know, no, it can't.
But what if it could?
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yes, it is.
I did it again. Can it be rated? Your apartment cannot be rated, if that's what you mean.
This is a good game. Unlike
Welcome
Fallout
back.
76, throwing shade where shade shall not be
Sure
thrown.
thing. Have a look.
Excuse us, we've noticed an unusual amount of shade being thrown around in your area. Are you going to be okay?
Have a look. They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, RepCon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the RepCon shakes. Those were bad times for Robco. Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dinobite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back. Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine. And my friends get a discount at my store. Come back soon now.
Okay. I'm gonna end my stream there. I'm gonna go make something to eat.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for stopping by, Monkey Thief. And Robump. I don't know if I'll be streaming today. Gonna be busy. Probably. We'll see. And yeah. Thanks for joining, Var.
Hello.
Bye-bye.
My screen name
Good
is
night.
Krypha. Good night, everyone.